Hello, welcome to Complete Java for Beginners. This is brought to you by SyntaxAcad, where we keep it simple to help you keep learning one syntax at a time. Today's episode is titled Introduction and Setting Up for Java Development. At the end of this episode, you should know what Java is, know the characteristics of Java and why to choose it, know the things you need to run Java, know how to set up your machine for Java development, and lastly, we'll write a simple Java application and run it. Moving on, what is Java? Java is a programming language. The two keywords here are programming and language. Let me explain. Programming is the art of writing a step-by-step set of instructions for the computer to carry out a certain task, and language is a means of communication consisting of words used in a structured convention. So I would say Java is a language used to write step-by-step set of instructions for the computer to carry out a certain task. This step-by-step set of instructions is called a program or an application. And the structured convention or the rules of how the Java language is written is what is termed as syntax. Moving on, why should you choose Java as a programming language? One, Java is used to build all sorts of things, such as mobile applications, web applications, games, embedded systems, and so on. Two, Java is safe and reliable. Java was designed and developed with safety in mind. Three, WORA. This is a jargon in the Java community which means write once, run anywhere. This is the idea that a Java program, once written and compiled, it can run on any platform or device that has the Java virtual machine without requiring any change to the code of the program. 4. Java has high performance. Because of a technology called just-in-time compiler, Java is able to perform at a high speed. 5. Java is object-oriented. This means Java programming methodology or paradigm uses the concept of objects to write applications. What do you need to write and run Java? First, you need a computer. Let me say, in my opinion, a basic computer specification you will need for this is a computer that is at least a Core i5, a computer with an 8 gig memory that is RAM, and a computer with at least a 162 gigabyte SSD storage capacity. Secondly, you need an IDE or a simple text editor such as Notepad. IDE means Integrated Development Environment. This is an application that helps programmers develop software code efficiently because it combines developer tools into a single interface. Thirdly, you will need the Java Development Kit. That's the JDK. JDK is a comprehensive toolkit that provides everything you need to develop, compile, and run Java applications. Let's have a high-level overview of the JDK. The JDK is a combination of the JRE, Java Runtime Environment, and development tools. Often, beginners confuse with the JDK, JRE, and the JVM. Let's say you are interested in just running Java-based applications. You would need only the JRE on your computer. But for some reasons, you are interested in developing Java-based applications. Alongside the JRE, you would also need the development tools such as the Java compiler, the Java launcher, and so on. Now, JVM, that's Java Virtual Machine, is the part of the JRE that helps with the platform independence characteristics of Java-based applications. Hold on, let me reiterate for you to understand better. So, when you install JDK on your computer, it logically means you have installed Java on that computer. Now, For the whole process of developing a Java application, first, you write the application code, and this application code is compiled into what is called a bytecode. Compilation here means transforming the application code into another format called the bytecode. Bytecode is a computer friendly equivalent of your application code. Bytecode is executed on any platform using the Java virtual machine. And the environment necessary for you to be able to run this bytecode is what is called the Java runtime environment. How to set up your machine for Java development? First of all, we will have to install JDK on our system. So let's open the browser. Here I'm using Chrome, and here I'll search JDK. Hit enter. Java downloads. I'll click here. So we'll scroll down. Here's where we would select the operating system type we are using. Mine is a Windows, so I'll click here, and then I'll download the installer. That's the second one over here. You click it. As you can see, our download just started. And when it's fully downloaded, we'll now continue on the installation part. So our download just completed. Let me open it and go to the file location. Here it is. Let's double click it to start installation. It's asking us for permission. We click yes. So here is the installation app window. We click next. So the JDK files will be installed in our C drive, in program files, Java, and then JDK 23. We click next. We then wait for it to install. The installation is done. Close it. The next thing to do is a settings we call the environment variables. So this is we telling our computer whenever there's a request to run any Java application, go into a specific folder and you see the JDK. That is just the setting we're about to implement now. So you can click on Windows here to search environment variables. So let's click here. So this is where we'll set the environment variables. You click on environment variables. Below over here, click on new. Now you type Java underscore home. Next, let's browse directory. So we come down here to PC, drive C. We go to program files, the first one. Go down to Java. We open Java. So inside Java, you have JDK. Select the folder and click OK. Then click OK. As you can see, this is the variable we've set here. So whenever you try to run anything that relates to Java development or a Java application, your system knows where to go and get the necessary things to either run or do whatever you want to do. So you click OK and then OK. So now to confirm that our system recognizes or sees Java, let's hold on the Windows key and R, type CMD, hit enter to open what we call the command line. Type Java space --version. Hit enter. So as you can see, we have Java 23 installed in our system. So we have downloaded and installed the Java JDK on our system, and we've made sure that everything is working perfectly. Now is the time to write a simple Java application. For this episode, we'll be using the Notepad. So let me hit the Windows button in order to search for Notepad. Okay, here is Notepad. Click on it. It opens. Java is case sensitive. Wherever I write an uppercase, make sure you're writing an uppercase. Where I write a lowercase, make sure you're writing a lowercase. I would also want you not to bother about the meaning of everything we will write. As we go further, I'll explain everything. But for now, let's see how things work. Let's type class, hello, open curly braces, hit enter, hit the tab button, type public static void main, open parenthesis, string, open square bracket, close square bracket, args, close parenthesis, open curly braces, hit the enter button, hit the tab button twice, type system.out.println, open parenthesis, quotation mark, let's say hello syntax learners, close quotation, close parenthesis, semicolon. Hit the enter button, hit the tab button, close curly braces, hit enter, close curly braces. This is a simple Java application that will just print out the text message in the quotation mark here, which is hello syntax learners. So let's save this application in order to run it. Hold Ctrl plus S to save it. Let's save it in a folder where we can remember. I'll just save mine in the downloads. Now, every Java application should have a .java extension. This is what I mean. The name hello.java. You should also make sure the name of the file here is the same with the class name in your code over here. So let's hit save. Now let's open our file explorer. Go to downloads. I have mine here. You can see our code here. In order to run this application, we would have to open the command line. To do that, we can just come in an empty space here, right click. You can click here to open the terminal. This is the command line. Or another way is to just come in here, type cmd, hit enter. We're in this same location on the terminal. So first of all, we'll have to compile the Java code, then we run it. So let's do that. We'll do that by typing Java C, that is Java compiler, then the file name hello.java, hit enter. Our application is compiled. As you can see, it has created the .class file. This .class file is the bytecode we spoke about. Now, to run this bytecode, we'll type Java, this time around without the C, and then we'll type the file name hello and hit enter. So this is the output, hello syntax learners. If we check the application, this is exactly what we wanted doing, to print out the text hello syntax learners. For instance, if you mistakenly typed something wrongly, let's say I'll put an S here and then save it. We come back here and we try to compile this application using Java C hello.java. Hit enter. It shows us an error. Cannot find the symbol. You see the arrow here? It's pointing where possibly our error is. Cannot find the symbol, these strings. Let's go back to the code and correct it. You do this. Make sure you still hit Ctrl S to save it. Once we save it, let's compile it again. Java C hello.java. Hit enter. Then Java hello. We're back on track. We have finally written the simple Java application. We've seen how to compile it, and we've also run the application. We saw the result on the terminal. Just to take a look, this is the application we wrote, compile, and run. If you have any questions, do drop them in the comment section below. This is SyntaxAcad, where we keep it simple in order to help you keep learning one syntax at a time. Thank you.